Good evening, this is News.PH, but it's not politics as usual. I'm Pia Hontiveros. Here in Metro Manila, the nucleus of the police force is the National Capital Region Police Office based in Camp Bagong Diwa in Taguig. The NCRPO is in turn divided into 5 districts: the Manila, Quezon City, Southern, Eastern, and Northern Police Districts. The NCRPO has said that it wants to reduce street crimes in the metro by half by, is it January 2015? We'll check in a little while. Exactly how are they going to do this? That is what we're going to be talking about tonight. Joining us are Metro Manila's top police officials, the Regional Director of the National Capital Region Police Office, Chief Superintendent Carmelo Valmoria, and the 5 district directors of Metro Manila's police force or their deputies or representatives, Police Chief Superintendent Miguel Laurel of the Eastern Police District, Police Chief Inspector Erwin Margarejo of the Manila Police District, representing General Isagani Henabe Jr., Police Chief Superintendent Edgar Lyon of the Northern Police District, Police Superintendent Leslie Castillo, the Public Information Officer of the Quezon City Police District, representing Chief Superintendent Richard Albano, and Police Senior Superintendent Billy Beltran, Deputy District Director for Operations of the Southern Police District. He's representing Police Chief Superintendent Erwin Villacorte of the SPD. Good evening, generals and colonels and major, unless you want to be promoted now, Major Margarejo. General Valmoria, let's begin with you, sir. It is January 2015.
January 2015. This is in connection with the performance governance system of the Philippine National Police in connection with the Integrated Transformation Program based on the strategic focus of the Chief Philippine National Police, Police Director General Alan Lamadrid Purisima. So the National Capital Region has its PGS, Performance Governance System, aligned with the objective and goal of the Philippine National Police.
What is the performance governance system? Hindi lang naman PNP ang gumagawa nito. No?
Yes, one of the agencies involved in the performance governance system, Integrated Transformation Program, is the Philippine National Police, aside from the other government agencies. So each regional police office, eventually down to the police station, are going to implement this. So meaning to say, each and every policeman or police woman has an individual performance card or a scorecard wherein he knows what ought to be done from the time he reports to the office until he leaves the office. So each and everyone has different functions based on his duties and performance in the police station.
In other words, General, is it an objective? It's a target that the NCRPO must meet?
Yeah, that's in connection with the patrol plan. Patrol Plan 2030. It's a peace and order agenda for transformation and upholding of the rule of law. So meaning to say, we have to be aligned. Like, for example, our commitment for 2015 to the Chief PNP based on the performance governance system to reduce the street crimes by 50%. So there are programs and projects incorporated therein on how are we going to reduce the street crimes as well as increase the crime solution efficiency and increase the number of wanted persons from by 2015. So we have a baseline, what we call the baseline based on 2012.
When you say commitment, that means if you don't live up to your commitment, what's going to happen to all of you?
I mean, that's a commitment. That's why we have to ensure that we will be able to comply with it in collaboration with the other with the stakeholders. In fact, the performance governance system, we also have the regional advisory council. The members are coming from the different sectors, considering that law enforcement is not only the monopoly of the Philippine National Police, which is the premier law enforcement agency, but also the involvement of the stakeholders, because we are serving the community, and I'm sure they also have a lot of a lot of programs which can help the Philippine National Police
You're
in
saying-
furtherance of its functions.
You're saying law enforcement is not just the concern of the Philippine National Police, that it should be the concern of everyone.
Security is the concern of everyone.
Okay. We want to understand, General, how exactly, before we talk about how you're going to reduce by half, no, how exactly does the PNP get its crime statistics? How do you get your crime data? Is it from the barangays? Because we all know people report sometimes to the barangay, sometimes to the police station,
Yes.
nagpapablotter, no? But we don't always get the reports from the barangays, right?
Yeah, before, we based the reports from the police blotter. And later on, to have a true picture of the situation, peace and order situation, we included the crimes reported to the barangays and other law enforcement agencies. In fact, there was a misconception before, 2 years ago. Why is it that there was a drastic increase
Yes.
in the commission of crimes? But this is because of the inclusion of the crimes committed at the barangay. Because how could we be able to have an accurate picture of what's happening in a particular area if we do not, if crimes committed were not accurately reported to the police. And in fact, the program also of the Chief Philippine National Police, Police Director General Alan Madrid Purisima, is to ensure that what was reported, what happened, has to be included in the crime statistics. In fact, there were some chiefs of police who were relieved because of this.
Okay, so now what's happening, General? Is it correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. All crimes that are reported to all barangays in the entire NCRPO AOR are reported to the police.
Yeah,
That's what's
these are
happening
included.
now.
Yeah, these are included. We get also the crimes reported at the barangay and included in the crime incidents reporting system.
Okay.
So if you compare if we talk about crime statistics in 2012, 2013, so you will not be able to compare apple to apple because in 2011, 12, it was only at the onset, it was at the inception stage wherein the crimes committed at the barangay reported at the barangay halls were incorporated in the reports of the police.
How does the barangay report to the PNP?
We have right now we have what we call police in every barangay, so they would assist the barangay officials, who are responsible in the documentation because they also have a blotter. It's already incorporated in the blotter of the police.
Okay.
Like here in Metro Manila, we have been maintaining police personnel at the barangay halls.
In every barangay?
Yes, in every
General?
barangay.
Really? There
Yes,
is one
yeah.
police in every barangay. So exactly, when we talk about crimes, General, when you say you're going to reduce crimes, are we talking about crimes in general or street crimes? What exactly?
Particularly crimes against persons and against property. And like murder, we're talking about index crime. Crime, murder, homicide, crimes against person, against property. So we have anti-criminality programs in order to address the commission of crimes. And in fact, going back to what I had mentioned a while ago, that this is not only the forte of the police, because the stakeholders have also a participation in this. Like in a crime, there are three factors. One is opportunity. Second is motive, so the motive of the criminal, and the instrumentality. So that's the reason why if there are major activities, special occasions, we would advise the public not to wear expensive pieces of jewelry because you are giving
an
opportunity
Okay.
to the would-be criminals. And likewise, we have security measures that would prevent them from committing crimes. I mean, discourage them. In fact, one of the measures that we recommended, and it has been implemented in some, and probably later on, perhaps in all government units, is there is an ordinance for the installation of CCTV. And the business permit cannot be renewed if that establishment doesn't have a CCTV.
Okay. Okay. John, what would you say if, there are some people who like to say na, we report to the police, hindi nyo naman masosolve ang krimen. Meron mga ganun eh. They will say that they would rather not report a crime to the police because it won't get solved anyway. Ano yung sagot doon?
What we would like, what we want the public to know, that we are doing our best. And in fact, all of the police personnel assigned with the investigation unit have undergone special investigation training or training like such as the criminal investigation course, because this is very important, and we have increased our trust for this specialization kasi kailangan na train rin yung personnel. And one consideration that we would like to look into yung cooperation ng witnesses, because some witnesses do not want to cooperate or provide statements for fear of reprisal. Kaya sinasabi namin na if you will be able to jot down ano yung plate numbers. In fact, some of the cases were immediately solved, like the case of the recent case of the shooting of the grandstand of Nepomuceno, because somebody reported, somebody was able to jot down the plate number, and it was that led to the solution of the crime.
Okay. General, exactly how are you going to reduce, when you say reduce crimes, you're going to stop them from happening or keep them from happening, or you're going to solve them?
Of course, we cannot really prevent the commission, especially if some of the crimes are deliberately done. One of our mission is the maintenance of peace and order and prevention of crime and control. If and when something would happen, we will be able to solve it. Because there are two aspects, crime prevention and solution of crime. In fact, for me, that's really the mission of the police, to prevent the commission of crime and solve it. And in crime prevention, we have anti-criminality programs like the conduct of checkpoints, the deployment of personnel in places of convergence, not only in places of convergence, as well as the deployment of personnel at vital installations. And likewise, we have force multipliers, cooperation of the civilian volunteers, as well as the support of the local government unit. Considering that we do not have, we have inadequate support. It's a fact. I think not only the Philippine National Police, but other government agencies and the local government units have provided additional support, like yung pagbili ng sasakyan, pagbili ng, in fact, nagbumibili rin sila ng baril, though yung PNP has already provided firearms to all the PNP personnel. And we have the police integrated patrol system, which is one of the management tool that will be able to optimize the utilization of the police for police presence. Considering that the police is limited, I mean, the ideal ratio is one policeman for every 500 people here in
How
Metro.
many is it now?
It's more than 1,000 because, I mean, yeah. Because here in Metro Manila, for example, we have 18,000 plus personnel serving 18 million people.
Okay. I heard, General, tell me if I'm wrong, there is supposed to be some sort of an e-blotter, computerized blotter that is in the works.
Yeah. This is, we have projects. So, pag may nangyari, rini-report na yan na the crime incidents reporting system. In fact, we have the rogues gallery, the persons who were arrested, wanted persons, their pictures are uploaded, so that this will also be shared to other police stations.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go down now to the districts because we'd like to find out exactly how all the districts here in the Metro Manila are going to do this seemingly impossible, but hopefully possible task. So let's begin with the Southern Police District. No? This morning, the NBI raided condominium units in Bonifacio Global City, Taguig, which is under the jurisdiction of the SPD, sir. Were you able to monitor this also?
No.
Ano nangyari? Bakit ganun ano? Minsan yung NBI ang gumagalaw, walang presence or walang participation ng police.
Yes, but there have been prior coordinations before the operations, and it is true that really some information are available only to one unit of the PNP or one law enforcement agency. But what is very important is once a case has been detected, a crime has been detected, we now get to talk who takes the lead role. And in this case, it's NBI who's taking the lead role.
Okay. Sir, can you tell us exactly how the Southern Police District is going to try and reach that objective of reducing by half?
Yes,
the
ma'am.
crimes?
We have priority areas all over Southern Police Districts. For example, in Parañaque and Pasay, we have Baclaran area, we have the Alabang Viaduct. These are our crime-prone areas, hotspots. We believe if we are able to redirect our resources in these areas, we have a better chance of reducing the crimes in this area. So,
What kind of crimes, sir, in the Alabang
Most-
Viaduct and Baclaran?
most theft, robbery, snatching. These are our most frequent crimes in these areas. So we've increased police presence, we've increased our detectives. We have an ongoing program, double everything, double the number of checkpoints, the number of deployments in these areas in the hope of reducing the crimes by half. And I think we are on the right track. If you will see the crime trend in our area, Southern Police District, yes, we are progressing, and I think we are on the right track.
How many months has it been progressing?
Since October last year.
October?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And it's actually the time when we started this program.
Okay. When you say progressing, so nawawala yung crimes in those areas, lumilipat lang ba sila sa ibang area or ano kaya nangyayari? Kasi it's one thing also, di ba, sir,
Yes.
no? You prevent a crime, but they might go elsewhere.
Yes, ma'am,
Yeah,
that is true.
where,
And
kung saan sila pwede magkalat ng...
we call that displacement. But the moment we displace a criminal group, that temporarily is a success on our part, and does not mean we're not going to go after them anymore. It just shows that we are being effective in this particular area, and all we have to do is go after him some more.
Okay. So apart from redirecting resources to certain problem areas or priority areas, what else is the Southern Police District doing?
That's basically, ma'am, our number one strategy right now. But we do have a problem with these criminals riding on motorcycles, and it's a crime trend that we are trying to solve right now. And one of our mainstay program right now is the program that we recently launched. It's a Operation Counter Strike. Okay? So
What's that? How does that work?
This time we are going to chase riders riding in tandem. These riders fitting the profile. We've identified the routes that most likely that these criminals would traverse, and in these routes, and this is where we are bringing our campaign against them. We have policemen, we have plainclothes policemen in these areas, and if you fit the profile, we'll go after you. We'll check you.
Wow, okay.
If it turns out you're all right and you're just an ordinary passenger, we'll let you go, but we'll get
How
your
do you know
names.
that ordinary passenger lang yun? Pag walang,
We'll check.
yeah. What will you check for?
Well,
Barel? What?
we'll check for his documents. We'll try to see if he's carrying, they are carrying maybe firearms. We can do that pat and search.
Okay, so parang checkpoint style, you
Correct,
flag them
ma'am.
down.
Correct,
oo.
ma'am. But we are not going to wait for them to go to us. We will be the
Habulin niyo
ones.
sila. That's why you need all these motorcycles. Okay. Bakit ang hilig nila sa motorcycle? It makes it easier to get away, it makes it easier to commit a crime, ganun ba?
Makes it easier, and in the traffic condition in Metro Manila, it's really the easiest way to go from point A to point B.
Are these big gangs or are they, do they work independently of each other? Ano ba sila?
Yes, we believe there are different gangs, and we believe these are the ones that are starting. Okay, and the
What do you mean
problem.
starting? Nag-uumpisa pa lang?
Yes.
Parang mga junior, junior
And the
criminals.
problem is once
Lord.
they become successful, 1-2 attempts, this will be the future headaches of our PNP.
Ilan na ang nahuli? Meron na bang nahuli, sir?
Oh,
Because of this?
yes. Just the other day, our policemen from Taguig City Police Station, following this kind of tactic, they already got 2 firearms from 2 motorcycle riders
Okay, and these 2 motorcycle riders are where right now?
in custody.
In custody. How can you parang let the public know na we have these 2 people in custody and baka sila yun ang hold up sa inyo or meron ba?
We'll start with what we will find out. We'll start with the firearms. We'll check with the FED and the license. We'll check their identities, and then from there we'll backtrack and see if they've been involved in some other crime.
Most of them have licensed firearms or unlicensed?
Unlicensed firearms,
Unlicensed
most of
firearms.
them, yes.
Okay.
Most of the people that we arrest.
And
most
they
of them.
usually operate in the SPD area also or dumadaan lang sila sa SPD area? or-
As far as I know, ma'am, they're all over in Metro Manila. SPD, we have our share of the problem in SPD. 7 jurisdictions, 6 cities, and 1 municipality. And right now, that's our biggest headache, ma'am.
Yung biggest headache nyo, anong usual place of residence nila? Where do they usually live? Where do they come from?
Some of them are inside SPD area. Some of them are in parts of Taguig, parts of Parañaque.
Like where in Taguig, where in Parañaque, where do they usually live? That's, you don't want to say.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
never mind. Okay, and anything else that the SPD is doing to help in this reduction of crime by half?
That's basically it po, ma'am. Taking care of the hotspots and going after criminal gangs.
Okay. For the Quezon City Police District, let's talk to Superintendent Leslie Castillo, PIO of the QCPD. Sir, what exactly is the QCPD doing para mangyari itong reduce by half?
The Quezon City Police District is doing extra patrol. When I say extra patrol, personnel who are working as admin officer or PNCOs, like the one assigned in Kamkaringal, they are doing paperwork. In every afternoon from 4 to 8, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., they are doing extra patrol, meaning they are out of our main building. They are doing the rounds in a populated area like Police Station 7, Station 10, the E Road, like that. And we have the Quezon City Police District Anti-Motorcycle Riding Criminal. It is for the motorcycle riders that you are talking about earlier. So in Quezon City, we have the best. We are using the best. We are using best because the plate number of your vehicle is written at the back of your vest, meaning The other motorists can identify your plate number because you know the plate number is very small.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it is
sorry, sir.
reflectorized.
Who requires motorcycle riders to wear the vests?
Those who want to help the Philippine National Police,
Uh-huh.
those who are peace-loving citizen.
Okay. So are you saying that you will flag down anyone in the Quezon City Police District area that is not wearing a vest na nakalagay yung
The idea there is, let's presume that we are 7 riding motorcycle personnel and 3 of us are wearing vests identified by the Quezon City Police District and the other PNP units. It means we are friendly forces because once, before you can get a vest from Quezon City Police District, we require you to give your ORCR, your name, your pictures. So it means we have the database inside the Quezon City Police District.
Okay.
Except for the other riders, those who don't have a vest, it's their turn to be searched.
Okay. But syempre yung mga yon hindi lang naman nasa Quezon City area lumalabas, no? Or there are motorcycle riders who are from other areas that go into the Quezon City area.
Yes.
So paano yon?
As far as Bulacan, they are wearing vests because they are the members of Quezon City Police District anti-motorcycle riding criminals. So it's up to them if they will use it after Quezon City. But it is good for them if they are wearing their vest because other motorists can see that they are a peace-abiding citizen by wearing their vest. That in a little way, they can help the PNP.
Oo. So we have different cases of incidents of motorcycle riders being flagged down kasi hindi sila naka-vest ngayon.
Yes,
sa
I just
Meron
want...
bang nahuhuli na
Yes,
riding
it is
down?
very effective because I remember last year, a crime was committed in the area of La Loma Police Station. It was checked by the Station 10 because they were not wearing vest and helmet. And when they checking the 2 guys, it so happened that the police station 1 radioed all the police station and they give the description and we caught the criminal in less than 5 minutes.
Okay. Riding in... So
Riding-
suspect na siya
Yeah.
before pa. Okay. Anything else, sir, that the Quezon City Police District is doing? Because it seems like all of you are focused on yung motorcycle,
Yeah, because we want to reduce the commission of crimes by 50%. So we give our attention to populated area like Cubao, the area of Police Station 7.
the entire Cubao? Or
Yeah, yes. The Station 10, the area of Police Station 2, 5 and 6 because...
Sir, ano yung 10, 2, 5, and 6?
Station 10 is, sorry. Station 10 is Kamuning Police Station.
Kamuning, okay.
Station 7 is Cubao Police Station.
2, 5, and 6, sir.
Yes, Station 2 is
We'll get to that in a while. But anyway, okay. So, pero there is an improvement. Is there an improvement in these areas?
yes, ma'am. There's a improvement.
Okay. Let's talk now to Chief Superintendent Edgar Lyon of the Northern Police District. Sir, usually, ang tingin ng tao sa Northern Police District medyo tahimik.
Hindi naman.
Ay, hindi naman. Medyo
We
maingay
have a
din.
share of also of problems like the other districts.
Okay.
Hindi lang siguro na-highlight.
Yes, oo. Bakit kaya? Para bang...
Unang-una, malayo.
Malayo.
Pangalawa, matraffic.
Okay. But, so you have your own share of these problems. So, is it also ganon? Yung mga motorcycle,
Yes.
riding in tandem, what else?
Kasi sa ngayon po, ang mga kriminal ay gumagamit ng motorcycle. So it takes a motorcycle riding cop to catch a motorcycle riding criminal. Kaya in-strengthen namin yung aming tactical motorcycle riders unit. In fact, I have coordinated with the mayors dun sa Kamanaba na magbigay ng mga motorsiklo. Lahat ay nagpopromiso na. Valenzuela has already 40. Then Caloocan will be giving 10 motorcycle for this year. Then next year, another 10. Malabon, I talked to the mayor. He's already sold to the idea and he will be given another 10. And I have yet to talk to Nabotas. for the motorcycle.
Okay.
Kasi napaka-traffic
Why?
dito.
Anyway, later na lang yun. But this is above and beyond the 100 motorcycles, General Valmoria, that you were talking about, no? Iba
Yes.
iba pa ito. Ito yung sinasabi niyong ang tumutulong na talaga yung LGUs.
Yeah,
Okay.
tumutulong.
Okay, we'll take a short break. First, we'll continue this discussion. News.PH will be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're still watching News.PH on the Solar News channel. I'm Pia Hontiveros. Our guests tonight, the Regional Director of the NCRPO, Chief Superintendent Carmelo Valmoria, and the District Directors of the Northern, Eastern, Southern, Manila, and Quezon City Police Districts or their representatives. We were speaking to Chief Superintendent Edgar Lyon of the NPD. Sir, is there anything else apart from the motorcycle riding criminals na pinagtutuunan ng pansin ng NPD?
Unang-una, binabago ko yung attitude. Hindi ko na sinabing below par yung attitude ng mga police. Binabago ko yung attitude. And of course, naging role model ako. In fact, lahat kami. Nag-inspect kami sa ground para malaman din namin what's really happening sa ground. So, kung may tinatalaga din kami mga inspectors na kung mayroong mga police presence is important.
Yes.
Kaya pag wala yung isang police doon sa poste niya, gumagana ang ating disciplinary machinery. So, pangalawa, I am now in the process of selecting the District Advisory Council. Kasi baka mamaya, hindi kasi natin nakita yung mata natin without the aid of meron.
Ito yung parang counterpart ng Regional Advisory Council
Yes,
that General
yes.
Valmoria was talking about.
Baka mamaya, we are lifting our own chair na, oy, maganda na ginagawa natin. When in fact, sa mata ng ibang tao ay kulang pa. Ito yung trabaho ng District Advisory Council. So,
ano ito? It's the PNP that asks prominent members of the community to join.
Yes,
ganon.
yeah. We will be selecting. And it is also part, kailangan din ito ng, sa performance government system. Then, we trained, dahil sa kakulangan ng police, dapat mapupunon ito ng ating mga BPATs, mga barangay peacekeeping action team. So we train and we mobilize them. Then we also use our district police safety battalion to augment yung within the Kamanaba in areas wherein maraming napapansin naming dumadami ang krimen. So ito yung naging police presence.
District Police Safety Battalion. At merong counterpart sa region yung
Yes, RPSB, yes.
Yung mga RPSB, yun ang mga dinala sa Leyte at Samar, sa Tacloban. Okay. Anything else, sir?
Yes, yung sinasabi nga, hindi nagre-report, we are now in the process of, actually, nire-iterate lang namin ito. Magkakaroon kami ng stickers wherein nakasulat doon ng hotlines and would be posted sa conspicuous place, especially sa mga public utility jeep. Na kung kailangan na mag-report, at least nakasulat doon kung saan sila magre-report.
Mga cellphone numbers.
Cellphone numbers, hotlines, para ma-encourage silang mag-report.
Yes, we'll get into detail on that a little later, sir. Okay.
Then of
Anything
course, yung tulong ng ating local government unit in terms of mga ordinances na kung kailangan i-request ng Chief of Police, depende sa pangangailangan nila, kung ano yung mga ordinansang ihahain sa konseho.
Okay.
Example nito, yung curfew, saka yung
Curfew?
iba na,
Magka-curfew kayo?
yung iba, mayroong
iba.
mga curfew sa mga minors.
Okay.
Yung iba naman, yung
Yes,
mga
that's
drinking in public places or half naked or sa labas, yung mga ganong klaseng mga resolusyon. Depende na sa Chief of Police kung anong kailangan niya. And ito rin yung through the council din, yung the use of, kung medyo mahal lang konti ito, pwede was planning na ihain sa konseho, sa Kamanaba, yung paglalagay ng mga CCTV sa bawat commercial centers. Although I don't know kung hopefully this would be approved.
But that's always a big help in
Yes.
crime solution or
Yeah.
prevention even.
It would deter kung merong mga CCTV o maka-deter ito sa mga would-be criminals.
Okay, let's go now to Chief Inspector Erwin Margarejo of the Manila Police District. You were here last week, we were talking about the Nazareno. So my first question is, what is more challenging, dealing with the Nazareno feast or crime?
Well, more challenging, ma'am, is dealing with the crime, of course.
Uh-huh.
Because it gives us the pleasure if we apprehend criminals. Like in the Manila Police District, we we created different task forces, just like in SPD. We also have hotspots, the Divisoria, University Belt area, Tourist Belt area. Those are the hotspots. And for Manila Police District, one of our priority tasks is to increase relation with the community or increase the police community relations, because our district director believed that one of the best crime solution is police community relation. So we always see to it that our barangay peacekeeping action team, we are encouraging to call us on our hotlines. We are also implementing our Facebook account, our Twitter account. We encourage them to post their grievances, to post their problems. If they need police assistance, real time, we respond immediately.
Real time, really
Yes,
real
ma'am.
time.
Real
But we'll
time,
get
ma'am.
into that in a while, sir. Kasi we will talk about social media mamayang konti. Pero kanina nabanggit yung Divisoria, the U-Belt area. These have been long-time crime hotspots. Parang, tama ba? Parang walang pagbabago. Yun na lang ng yun.
Well, ma'am, sa ngayon, ma'am, malaki na po yung changes, most especially in Divisoria. 24 hours we deploy police personnel, police presence, because we had created the task forces. And aside from that, we also created the district inspecting team, wherein we ensure to it that all the personnel there duty, they were checked every day. Even also lights were checked, because we believe that lights is, even though it is just a small object, it is a part of security. It is a security equipment. Gusto natin kapag mag-aabang tayo ng jeep sa isang lugar, we know that the place is lighted. So kahit na small things, we inspected it, and we have our own checklist. And aside from that, aside from conducting checkpoint at nighttime, the Manila Police District is also conducting random checkpoint during daytime. So ginagawa po namin yun para ma-decrease po yung crime sa Manila Police District.
Well, so far, everything you have all said sounds very good. But syempre, ang iniisip ng tao, we hope this is not just for show. Totoo ito lahat. Hindi po
Yes,
ba?
ma'am.
Yeah, of course.
ma'am.
Okay, let's talk to General Chief Superintendent Miguel Laurel, Eastern Police District. Sir, ano naman po yung mga hotspots, crime hotspots in the Eastern Police District?
Actually, we do not term that as hotspots.
Oh, what do you call
We
it?
just term it as a priority area or focus area because they are not really hot.
Okay.
No. We have previously yung Kalentong, but then naging 0-0 na yung crime doon. So, we
Sir,
moved-
zero?
Yes.
Kalentong?
Yes.
Sir, totoo yun?
For the past several months, zero. In fact, some of the Chinese citizens na nakatira doon ay nagreklamo, bakit naman sinabing hotspot to? Eh, wala naman kriminal dito, banggaan lang ng mga motor dito. Yun ang salita nila.
Okay.
And so,
Bagaan ng motor ng mga motorcycle riding? Hindi.
mga motorsiklo lang na nagbabanggaan, sabi nila.
Okay.
Sila mismo ang nagsabi.
Okay.
And so, kaharap pa si Mayor Abalos nung minute yung mga police at saka kasama yung stakeholders.
Oo.
And yun nga ang reklamo nila kasi nagre-reklamo sila bakit daw sinabing hotspot. Eh, wala mang krimen na nangyayari dito.
So, Kalentong dati,
Dati. Ngayon,
Oo.
minove namin yung priority area namin dito sa EDSA show. Malapit lang.
uy,
yan
malapit lang.
Yes.
Oo.
From October
Anong
to
paboritong krimen, sir, sa EDSA?
pickpockets.
Pickpocket.
Yes. From October to December, first week of December, we noted 33 incidents. So, nung na-establish namin yung aming task force dyan, First week of January, dalawa lang yung naano dyan,
Okay.
na list.
Because of police presence, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Kasi we believe, and ito rin yung directive ni Chief PNP, si Director General Alan Purisima, na establishment of strong police presence will deter crime. Basta nandun yung police natin, kahit papaano, ay magdadalawang isip yung kriminal.
Aha, okay.
So, actually, in that area, we deployed a total of 33 people at any one time. Isang shift yun. So, kakonting area yan, 33. So, nawala yung ating insidente ng pickpockets.
33, sir, sa EDSA Shaw area?
Yes.
Ganun. All uniformed or uniformed and
Uniform
non-uniformed
and
also? Civilian, plain clothes pala.
Yes, plain clothes. And of course, part of our anti-crime strategy to cope up with the directive for the reduction of crimes is yung ating security plan. I have directed all my chiefs of police to prepare a security plan for their city. Ibig sabihin nun, yung security plan niya, yung detail ng mga tao niya ay specific. Saan siya at saka they should place the cell phone number of their people na nakadetail sa isang particular na lugar para pag umikot yung ating mga inspectors, pwede niyang tawagan yung police natin.
Okay.
And part of our strategy also is yung paglalagay natin ng outpost. Marami tayong inilagay dito sa Ortigas Center, Ortigas area, and of course dito sa Mandaluyong and Marikina. And we have noted a decrease in the incidence of crime.
So yung sa EDSA Shaw area pala, zero din ba ang crime rate?
No, meron pa rin
Meron pa
tayo, pero from 33 incidents, naging dalawa-dalawa na lang.
Meron ba kayong na-encounter na parang recidivist, the same face, the same name, same person? May ganon?
Paiba-iba wala tayo.
Iba-iba. Wala namang,
Kasi marami
wala
tayong-
namang kayong regular.
Wala naman. Bali, marami na rin tayo kasing nahuli na charge natin, mga pickpockets. So, siguro kumalat na rin sa mga kasamaan nila na maigpit yung patrolya dito sa area na to. So, naging madalang na yung insidente.
So lumilipat sa saan kaya? Kasi kung if Metro Manila is the Metro Manila Police Force is clamping down hard on them, saan kaya nagpunta?
Hindi natin masabi kung saan sila lumilipat. Pero ang punto is, kagaya nga ng nasabi kanina, na yung na-prevent natin na insidente dyan ay malaking bagay sa ating peace and order campaign. And aside from yung ating outpost na inilagay, we were lucky na kami yung unang nakapag-establish ng tactical motorcycle riders. Yung part of the 100 na ibinigay ni Chief PNP, nabigyan tayo ng 16 units. And we were able to request from the lending institution ng 10. So naging 26. Nakita ng isang LGU, Pasig. So nag-donate siya ng 20. So dumami na. Kasi nakita nila na very effective yung riders natin.
Of course, given the traffic,
Yes.
the horrible traffic situation.
So that's part also of our strategy to solicit the support of the LGUs. Kasi talagang hindi kakayanin ng aming organization lang. We need the support of the other agencies. So from there, in fact, LGU Pasig donated worth 14 million of equipment recently. And San Juan, sumunod na rin. Nagbigay din ng mga equipment.
Okay. Of course, everybody hopes that this all translates into lower crime rate, no? Or
Yes.
nahuhuli na talaga.
Yes.
Anyway, well, at least now, unlike the NCRPO in the past, General Valmoria, NCRPO now does not have to, bother or pay attention to anti-administration rallies, no?
Yeah.
At least ngayon wala. Well, except for hindi naman talaga anti-administration yung Million People March, but anyway, siguro dapat for next episode na lang yon kasi kulang ng oras natin. I don't know which one of you can answer this, no? Sometimes civilians need to get yung traffic investigation reports, right, from the police. But it takes quite a while though. And there are some civilians who are willing to shell out a few hundreds para lang mapabilis yung traffic investigation report release. Can anyone respond to that?
I will try to answer.
Sige, sir.
Yung sinabi mo na they are willing to shell out some money, please don't do so because you are corrupting our policeman. It is our job to give you report and we are not expecting anything in return. So please give us the chance to work properly.
Okay. What is the problem? Bakit minsan it takes some time daw? Ano kayang...
What I know is if the problem is during night time and you will get your report in the daytime, of course the investigator is only working during night time. So if it is happening during night time, the investigator is his time of work is during night time. So it's very impossible to you can get your report during daytime. So let's say it happens at 9 in the morning, 9 in the evening, and you will get your report at 8 in the morning. So yung duty assigned na police officer or investigator is probably rest time yun na yun.
Okay. Let's go to another issue very, very briefly. It is the reality in the police force that you have to deal with politicians. For example, if you're a chief of police, you have your mayor, your regional... Ay, hindi, wala. Sino bang politiko ang...
Wala sa batas.
Wala naman sa ano.
Chief of
Yes.
Police.
Oo.
Provincial director.
But that is the reality, no? You have your mayors to deal with. Very unique lang ang situations ng Manila Police District because of you only have to deal with one mayor and well, of course, hindi naman kayo yung district director, no? Major Margarejo. And sa QCPD, no? Because you have only one mayor. But is there anyone here who can share what is it like to deal with mayors? Or is that a loaded question?
I don't think that we have any problems with regard to the local chief executives because they are the fathers of the respective cities and municipalities, and the police and the local chief executives are equally concerned on the peace and order situation. Though they have, based on the Republic Act 6975 as amended by 8551, the local chief executive will be the one to choose from among the recommendees with regard to the chiefs of police and the provincial directors. But still, I am sure that, as I have mentioned, in fact, the local chief executives have been providing support to the local police.
Okay. Do all of you gentlemen find that when you are assigned in Metro Manila, ang pulis sa Metro Manila ang pinaka binabatikos palagi? Ganun po ba yung nangyayari? Wala kayo napupubatikos.
Probably because we are, though we are not omnipresent, but we are the most visible government officials. And people usually deal with peace and order. And more so, if and when something would happen here in Metro Manila, it will immediately be reflected nationwide. Okay. Meaning to say, the impact is nationwide.
Sala sa init, sala sa lamig, ganun po ba ang trabaho ng police? Is this a case of it's like the worst job in the world, but somebody's got to do it? Si General Lion kasi nakangiti eh. Parang meron kayong sasabihin, sir.
Noble profession.
Noble
police.
profession.
And we are not always with our families. And we serve and protect. Sabi nga nating Chief PNP, serbisyo mo katotohanan. So even if we are off duty, we can be called upon immediately kasi yung crimes is committed any time of the day. In fact, just recently during the Yuletide season, we did not spend our Christmas and New Year to ensure that there would be maximum presence of police in in places of convergence. By the way, we have also the bus marshal. We are providing policemen on board the buses and on board the jeepneys.
Earlier nabanggit ni Major Margarejo ang Twitter, and I wanted to ask about the Philippine National Police, NCRPO, and your presence and involvement in social media. How present, how omnipresent are you in social media? For example, Twitter, NCRPO, meron kayong Twitter account. Of the 6, the NCRPO React Twitter account and the Twitter accounts of the 5 districts, ang NCRPO may pinakamaraming followers, although, 2,384. Kanina, ang binanggit ni Major Margarejo is real time. Totoo bang ang response ng PNP in all the districts and in all the cities, in all the municipalities and NCRPO is in real time?
Yes. In fact, not only on social media, we also have the text, the SMS. It's real time. Once we get the information, we immediately refer this pieces of information to concerned chiefs of police for immediate action, and we get the feedback as soon as possible.
Okay. But, General, what we're saying here is that there is real-time response. Kasi on Twitter, kapag may nag-tweet, tapos may nag-tag sa inyo, dapat yung nag-handle ng Twitter account, sumasagot ka agad. Ganun ba yung nangyayari?
Yes.
Is that what happens, Colonel Beltran, sa SPD? Kasi meron kayong Twitter account, meron din kayong Facebook.
Yes. And there are people in charge. If there are actions that need to be done, there are people that's going to direct responsible officers to take care of the matter at hand.
Okay. We just had a change in guests because the district director of the Quezon City Police District just arrived, General Richard Albano. Sir, thank you for being here. Sir, I'm sorry to immediately have to ask you a question, but social media is very strong now, apart from people reporting by text, etc. Kayo po ba, ang PNP sa Quezon City, you react right away? There is real-time reaction?
Pare-paras kasi ito, Pia. This is the program of the PNP. So, lahat nakatutok dito. Iisa yung diskarte natin.
Okay. And you are able to react in real time, not only by reacting to tweets or posts on Facebook, but kunyari may mag-report ng krimen somewhere, nakakatakbo ka agad.
Nakakapunta naman tayo kagad. Ang nakikita lang natin dito, yung time from the incident para makarating sa atin. Yun lang kasi. Pero pag nakarating sa atin, nakakapunta tayo. Kaya lang nade-delay na sinasabi nilang late tayo dumadating. Para makarating sa atin yung impormasyon, matagal.
Okay.
Yun lang ang problema. So, kailangan nung citizens awareness na pag may makita sila, they know where na makatawag yan.
Okay, let's get there. So we just flashed your Twitter account names for all the districts and NCRPO. And what we're saying here is that syempre magre-react kayo. You also have cell phone lines? Are there lines that people can call so that General Moria for the entire NCRPO?
We have cell phone lines for hotlines, also SMS. So they can immediately get in touch with us.
Do you have them right now, sir?
Yeah, I have them for the SMS.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting for you, General Moria, ano itong 837-2471? This is one of the hotlines.
Yeah, we have 838-3203, 837-4773, and for the cell phones, cell phone numbers 0999-324-7882, 0917-939-8939, and they can also send SMS to these two numbers, 0915-888-8181 and 0999-901-8181.
Okay, and as I said earlier, the Twitter name of the NCRPO is NCRPO React. Sa Eastern Police District, General Laurel,
Yes.
ano po yung number na pwedeng tawagan? Or
0906-545-7238. 24 hours to sa aming Tactical Operation Center.
okay, the minute someone texts, may sagot ka agad.
Yes.
Nako. Manila Police District, Major
For
Margarejo.
Manila Police District, ma'am, our District Tactical Operations Center, the number is 523-3378. Public Information Office, 524-5288. So, 24 hours po, meron pong nakadetail po ron para sagutin yung ano bang assistance na kakailanganin po ng ating mga mamamayan.
Okay, then of course, NPD React, that's your Twitter name. Sir, sa NPD?
We
Northern
have,
Police
but
District.
unluckily I don't have my cell phone right now. It's
Okay.
with my security.
Oo, but they can tweet anyway. Maraming
Yes,
tao naman
yes,
ang nasa
yes.
Twitter. So, NPD React. QCPD, sir?
Yes, Pia. Ang pinopropagate namin dito yung PNP Text 2920. At saka yung Dial 117. Very
Okay.
effective ito.
Yes.
Meron tayong mga nakalagay doon sa sa Quezon City. Pero para kasi hindi masyadong marami silang
Oo, okay.
memorize.
But
Yun
for
ang lagi.
general, PNP text
PNP
2920.
Text 2920.
2920.
Maraming nakakarating dito.
Oo. So, it's one number, but then it gets farmed out to
Yes.
every area.
Yes.
Okay, and there is reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, for the Southern Police District, Colonel Beltran.
Yes, we have them posted all over SPD, but for emergency cases, please call 117, dial 117.
Okay, since we were talking about social media, let's get questions from, these are questions from Twitter from @Yogon, YOGON. What do you think is the biggest obstacle to bringing down the crime rate? General Moria, can you take that?
The
Biggest obstacle to bringing down the crime rate?
I mean, the biggest obstacle is some of the criminals are from the outside the area of responsibility. That's why one of our anti-criminality programs is intel-driven operations. And likewise, yes, we have limited resources, but we're doing everything to ensure that we'll be able to efficiently serve the public.
Okay. Well, how do you respond to this, General Moria? Because the perception, unfair as it may seem to you, is that crime persists because there are some in the police force who are on the take or who are protecting itong mga criminal gangs, for example. How do you respond to that? Kasi hanggang ngayon, ganun pa rin ang sinasabi. No?
Yeah, in fact, a lot have already been dismissed in the. I mean, these were acted upon by the previous regional directors as well as during my time. And this is not only the trust of the NCRP, this is the trust of the Chief Philippine National Police nationwide to get rid of the scalawags.
Okay, there are two comments more from Twitter. @Godwin_Anthony said, and I quote, "They just have to continue to really work hard to improve their image," which is also a concern of the PNP. And @JRM Imperial says, and I quote, "Be like Duterte, problem solved." But anyway, General Moria, I'll give you the last words kasi ikaw po yung boss nila lahat.
On behalf of the National Capital Region Police Office, your police has been doing its best to ensure the safety and security of the people here in Metro Manila. And in fact, we have been working 24/7. And I would like also to extend my appreciation to the assistance of the local chief executives who have been helpful to us, especially in providing additional equipment, additional resources to the Philippine National Police. And security and maintenance of peace and order is everybody's concern. It is not only the concern of the Philippine National Police.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much to our guests tonight, General Laurel, Major Margarejo, General Lyon, General Albano, and earlier Colonel Castillo and Colonel Beltran. Thank you so much, sirs, for being here. And of course, thank you to Chief Superintendent General Carmelo Vilmoria. Thank you very much, sir, for being with us tonight. And thank you for watching. I'm Pia Hontiveros. This is News.PH. See you again next Wednesday. Good night.